Hello everyone, how you're doing today? I want to chip in something. Can you look at this bottle water? Now I want you to picture in your mind now two things. You're looking at this bottle water, just picture it as a jar and then picture a bed inside of it. Someone gave this experiment of which I want to use it to communicate something with you this moment. Just picture a bed inside this thing and it is covered inside this bottle water and it is covered. So now that bed has been kept inside this container. If the bed flies up to this part, it will fall down again. Flies up to this part, it will fall down because of why? Because of this cover. So now, if that bed continues like that, continues like that, it will not have access. That bed will not have access to live. So now think, for instance, if that bed continues like that, jumping up, you get to a point whereby the bed will just accept in his mind that this thing is all covered and there's no way out of it anymore. It will get to that point the bed will just accept it that the thing is all covered. So that bed flies from this down part to this place, flies up, and then whenever the bed's head hits this thing, what happens next is it falls down back. So it got to a point whereby this cover now was taken off just because of that bed has mastered the movement from here to here, flying up here and coming down, and this cover was not taken off. The bed still didn't know that the cover has been taken off already. So you see that bed will still be flying from here to this part and come down, fly here to this part and come down. Do you know what this is? There's something I want to bring to your mind. You see, this life we are, I want us to accept what we received the moment we became born again. There's some people, and it has been proven that your mind, the power of your mind can actually keep somebody in captivity for a long time without that person realizing it. So your mind, you have to be transformed. That's why the Bible says, be not conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind. So there have to be a renewal of your mind. Now, your mind can actually keep you in bondage for a long time without you knowing it, and it can actually take you from where you are to where you ought to be, just when there's a transformation. Now, that bed thinks this thing is, there's no way out of this container. But if that bed should be awakened to the fact that this cover is no longer here, that bed will fly out. And so what am I trying to bring to your mind? I don't care to know what you might have heard prior to this time. There are families, you'll be like, in our family, we don't pass this certain age before people will die, or we don't get married in our families and all of that. The daughters, they don't get married, they don't give birth to children. I don't care to know the kind of bondage, the kind of mindset that you've framed all this while prior to this time. There are some people who will be like, there's no rich man in my family, it has always been like that. And then that has held you captive. That has kept you in a particular position. I bring you wisdom this moment. I bring you good news and I bring you transformation this moment. I want you to look beyond this limitation. Look beyond this pattern. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind. The Greek word there is a yon. That's the thinking pattern. The thinking pattern that can literally keep one in a particular condition for a long time without that person realizing it. So I want you to rise beyond that thinking pattern, or be you transformed by this wisdom I'm bringing to you now. See beyond the limitations. See beyond that fear. Just rise beyond the opinions of people, and now begin to see victory. Because I bring you this wisdom now for you to be transformed, for your mind to be renewed and changed, for you to see victory. Because if you don't take it, if you don't accept it, you're not going to get it. So this is all I have to say this moment. I believe this blesses your day, depending on your time zone. Bye for now.